Alright guys, out here today I'm going to give a quick video on the GoPro camera. Bring it in a little bit here. And the use of this for metal detecting. Now I've seen some different videos on YouTube for the GoPro, and what you see a lot of times is a really distorted looking view. Now I'm wondering if the different settings on here can be used to make it so that it doesn't give you that fisheye view and so distorted. Now in certain settings you can get a wide view, a medium wide view, or a narrow view. And I'm going to start off with showing you what the narrow view looks like with the GoPro. This is the GoPro Black Hero3 Plus Black Edition. I was lucky enough for Christmas that I got a gift card to the Apple Store. I didn't need any Apple products, but I've been looking at the GoPro or a different camera, and it was a great time for me to pick up a camera. So I went ahead and got the GoPro, even though I've had some concerns about whether it's really good for metal detecting or not. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll see what we can do with the GoPro. So I'm going to go over here and turn on the camera. Alright, and I'm going to begin filming and hold it to my chin. What I saw looking at some of the tips online is one of the guys on there is Mitch Bergma, and what he said is if you hold it to your chin like this, it will keep it steadier. Now eventually I'm going to need to get some kind of harness or a hat piece to be able to do it, because you don't want to hold it to your chin all day and you can't talk into it like that. The other thing I want to tell you is that I'm using the skeleton back to it right now so that it gets better audio. Typically I'll probably use the waterproof back, but right now I'm going to do the skeleton back so as get as good audio as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and hold it to my chin and video like that down the detector so we can see what the swing looks like. So let's go ahead and do that now. So we've started the GoPro. Now I've got it on my chin. Now I'm going to take the GoPro down as if I were going to be digging something. Next, I'm going to go ahead and put a coin down and show the coin as if it were just been dug, and we're going to take a look and see how good it does with a close-up of the coin. So there's a penny. This has been a dug penny, and we're just doing a little test here to see what the sound sounds like, what the up close picture looks like, and just for a general whether the GoPro is good for metal detecting or not. What you might find is that we need to use two different cameras for this. The GoPro may be great for the detector swing, because you can do it hands-free, but when you're looking at the close-up, it may not be as good. Okay, I also wanted to give you a view of what it looks like on the iPhone 5S to check out the penny on the ground. So let's come down here and put the penny down. We'll come in for a close-up on the penny. As you can see, that is much, much better. And here's the penny in the hand. Holding it steady is a bit of a challenge, but the picture quality that you can get with the iPhone 5S is great on the close-ups. So you can even make out the 2009D, and if I were doing this right, I would be doing it so that it was much more steady. So here's on the knee. Yeah, that video is a lot better than what you're going to get out of the GoPro on that close-up. Now they do make a macro filter, a macro lens for the GoPro, but I think I will just stick with my iPhone to do these close-ups of the coins. Okay guys, this time I've got the GoPro set up to 1080p mode, and it's in the medium width view. The GoPro's got a 170-degree angle on it if you go with the widest angle. So this is the medium. I'm not sure exactly what that angle is, but we're going to see what it looks like when you're looking down from your head level to the detector coil as it's being swung. Some people like to mount it on the detector. That sort of makes me a little bit seasick watching those videos, so I kind of like the ones that are mounted at the head or chest level. But we're going to take a look and see what it looks like coming down from the face level. Okay, next I'm going to go down to my knees as if I were going to dig something. Now I'm going to put down a nickel or a penny and see what the penny on the ground looks like. And the penny on the hand. Okay, so that's the medium view. Next I'm going to set it up to go to the wide view. So first I'm going to turn off the GoPro, or stop the recording, and go to the settings. Go into the video mode. Still learning how to use these settings. And I'm going to go down to the point of view, or field of view, and switch that to wide. Okay, now I've got the GoPro set up to go to wide, and we will take a look and see what that looks like. So first I'm going to go ahead and do down the tube of the detector to the coil, and we'll see what it looks like as it sweeps across the ground. We're probably getting a much wider view there. One of the things about the GoPro is that it does not have an LCD on the back, so you can't tell what it looks like, but you can purchase a backpack LCD separately. And I haven't bought one of those, and I'll see later if I need to get one or if the GoPro is really going to work out or not. So next, I'm going to go down to one knee and like I'm going to dig something. So let's go see what that looks like. And next, I'm going to put the penny on the ground. And the penny in the hand. Okay guys, that's it for the GoPro right now. I'm going to do some editing and whatnot inside and see if there's anything else I'll add to this video before I put it out there. I hope this has been informative, and we'll talk to you soon. Checking out. Checking out. Alright guys, here's the wrap up. I wanted to show you the 3 field of view modes again. Here's the narrow mode, and if my aim were better it would be better, but as you can see the detector really well. You can see the ground pretty good. This is probably my favorite. Next is the medium. You're getting a little bit of the fisheye. The viewer is going to have a little more difficulty seeing the ground, but this is still not too bad. I may use this some. And finally we go to the wide view. And the wide gives you a good bit of fisheye. This is great for certain applications, but maybe not so much for the metal detecting live digs. Anyway, I'm going to be doing other videos. I hope that you've enjoyed watching this. I hope you will subscribe to my channel and check back often. Thank you all for watching. Talk to you later. Happy hunting.